All right, with Coach Huckabee after the Bison's victory on Saturday afternoon against UAM 63-30 winners, and your initial reaction to the victory.
Well, I'm going to try to concentrate on the first half, Billy. First half was about as good as we can play offensively. We did some great things defensively too. Of course, the offense gave them 7 points, on the turnover that they ran in. But other than that, that might be as good as we can play offensively. I know we had 400-something total yards at halftime and 49 points. And of course, the second half we were going to let a bunch of guys play and try to manage the game, and that didn't go as well as we wanted it to, and so it ended up being a whole lot sloppier than I care for. But you got to appreciate a win, and you got to appreciate a decisive win, and we're still pretty healthy, which is another huge positive. And we got a tremendous challenge a week from today down at Arkadelphia playing OBU, and that's always a game that has a lot of passion involved in it on both sides, and we'll start getting ready for that immediately.
Talk about how important it was for your team to react the way they did after the scoop and score, to come right back and really not lose any momentum after that play, because UAM had taken the lead at that point.
Right, that was huge, and I guess we scored every series just about from then on out in the first half, which was something we can be proud of. And the level of execution was really good, and so we got a lot of things to build on. Then obviously we got a lot of things to work on. We got to get something done regarding our kickoff team. We're giving up way too many yards there, and we've tried a lot of different things, but we've got to sit down and really evaluate that, because you can't do that in our league, and you can't do that as we continue to progress through this season. You can't do that against OBU. If you do that against OBU, it'll come back and bite you. So, got to do better.
Comment on your starting quarterback, Keenan Kellett's play. 4 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, 4 out of 4 threw the ball exceptionally well. Ran the offense, read his keys, did a great job. Couldn't be more pleased with him. He is really running the offense the way we want him to.
And Romo Westbrook, coming off the Great American Conference Offensive Player of the Week a week ago, 106 yards for him, averaged 17.7 yards per carry.
That's pretty good. If we can get our B back averaging 17.7 yards a carry, we're going to have a lot of fun now. Obviously that stat would be difficult to sustain, but anyway, he is a really fine running back. He's playing really well right now.
And finally, comment on Dalen Skidmore, 15 tackles. He had 11 tackles in the first half.
Dalen is, one of those young guys, redshirt freshman, who has continued to improve every week. He plays with a lot of passion. Love the way he plays. He can really run. He's a strong kid, and he's just what we're looking for at that spot. Plus, he's the thing you don't know about him is he's a 4.0 student, and just a fine kid, and one we're very proud to have at Harding University.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you,
With Dalen Skidmore after the Bison's 63-30 victory on Saturday afternoon, and just your initial comments and how you feel about the win on Saturday afternoon.
Yes, sir. Well, first off, we came out there and got the win, so that's the most important thing. But, we went out there and played very hard as a team, and I think that's the most important thing. As a defense, offense is game plans, but when you swarm 11 guys, can't really do too much about that. So, but it was a really fun game for sure.
How excited are you as a redshirt freshman to be contributing such a big part of this defense?
Yes, sir. It's definitely a blessing, and it's nothing less than I expected, though. I've had very high goals since high school. Coming in as a redshirt, I had high goals to start, and so it's just been a blessing to be able to help out the defense and help the team with some victories for sure.
What was the key to your success personally today? 11 tackles in the first half. You wind up with 15 total tackles for the game.
Yes, sir. Well, first off, playing technique is always the most important thing, and doing your job. And so, it's easy to get selfish out there and try to make tackles, but when you're doing your job, I think they just come to you. And second off, I think just flying around and having fun out there, playing with some passion is kind of the key to just having fun. So,
how much fun is it playing on this young defense right now after a 4-game winning streak?
Yes, sir. Well, it's everything I look forward to. So, by the end of the week, I'm just ramped up, ready to play some football. So it's a blast. It's my passion, so I love doing it for sure.
Dalen Skidmore, thank you very much. Dallin Hudson after the Bison's 63-30 victory on Saturday afternoon, and just talk about your initial thoughts about the win, first off.
Well, it's great for our team. We had a great first half, and we really rolled on them. And we should have picked it up a little bit more in the second half, but it's a great win for us and just keep the snowball rolling down the hill.
I know that as an offensive lineman, you take a lot of credit, or you don't take a lot of credit, but you take a lot of pride in the way this team is moving the football offensively at 474 yards rushing. I know you've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, we wouldn't want anything less. It's exactly where we want to be, and it feels great. And you know, the backs do a lot of work. They break a lot of tackles at the line of scrimmage, but I'm proud of our O-line and our whole offense this game.
Talk about the offensive line and playing together with these guys.
It's been a lot of fun. Me and Viv have been playing together forever, and Mike's been around there too. So we're really tight knit. You know, we go out to eat together. We're always hanging out with each other, and we hold each other accountable. Every time we mess up with something, somebody will call you out for it. So it's a really fun position to play.
What's the mood in this locker room right now after the role that this team is on right now to be right in the middle of this conference race?
We're very confident, and we know we control our own destiny, and which is scary at the same time. But we know, you know, we just have to keep doing what we know we can do, and just keep rolling and keep the intensity up. Yeah.
And getting ready for a big one next week on
Yeah.
the road at Washita.
You know, we've played at Wachita, I feel like the past 10 years straight, but we're excited about it. You know, it'll be a really, really good test for our team. Another like SAU type game, and we just need to go out there and execute, and just keep executing throughout the rest of the season.
Dallin Hudson, the Bison's center, thank you so much for visiting with us, and best of luck.
No problem. Thank you.